Hi guys, this is MG Forest. On this lesson, I'm going to show you how to use a trend lines and what a trend line is, how to draw trend line correctly, and some of the basic way that you can use a trend line as a technical trader. So don't forget, if you are new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and to smash on the alarm button. So guys, let me show what a trend line is. This is one of the things that you are going to learn in this video, how I took this trade, how you can take this trade using just basically a trend line usage, how you can take this trade, you can take a trade, you can make trading decision using only a trend line, and your psychology as a trader. So but before we go to the chart, let me show you how to draw trend line correctly. On this, for the case of this lesson, I'm using trading view, and you can still use your trading view. I've said this earlier, you can use trading view, you can use MT4, MT5, but on trading view, for you to locate your trend line, you just go to the top side of your left side. This line here, this your trading, your trend lines. So now let me show you how to use how to draw trend line correctly. Let's take for a bearish scenario. Let's say this, we know that this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher, then higher low. You know, this bearish, this bullish structure, higher high, higher, then this higher low. So for you to draw your trend line, what you need to do is you locate is either the peak, the upside, or the top, the downside. So you use your trend line. Since it's a bullish market, you look for the place that let me adjust this a little bit. Let me see, this is it. So you see, you look for where there is at 2 or at least 3 bounds where you can attach together. You see, these are higher high, higher low, higher high. You see this low and this low and this low, they are at the same sides of our trend line. See it? So this is how you draw your trend line correctly. So in a scenario where let me say you discover that the other place went out, it pierced the market or it break the trend line, you don't force yourself because many traders make this kind of mistake. You see, half is like this, half is like they are trying to like force the market into their trend. No, you don't force the market, you allow the market to breathe. Just allow the market to do what it want to do. The only thing that is that you use your tools to understand what you want to do in the market, what the market is doing, not to control the market. So you just take this. So let me still adjust this. Let me adjust this back. So that's how you draw your trend line correctly. You see how mine is. So this is the first place, this is the second place, this is third touch. So this a trend line. This is how you draw a trend line on a bullish market. So let me say, for example, if the market is on bearish, these are see lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, see it, lower high. Let me draw another one. Sorry, let me add one again. Lower low, lower low. So what you need to do is that you carry your drawing tools, you draw here, you see it, you see here. So even though here didn't touch, it's still okay, but you have gotten the first one. This is the first one, this is the second one, and let me just adjust this so that it will touch. So you look for a scenario where there is 2 or 3 touches in the market, then you attach them together. You see it, So this one, and this is the first touch, second touch, and this is the third touch. So this how you draw your trend line correctly on a bearish market. So you take it, you see this how you draw your trend line correctly. This is how your trend line is. So let's go to the chart. Let me show you this on the chart. This on the chart, let's say like you see here, this is bearish market. So you draw here, you check here, you see where there's another, if you can use here, but here has already passed, so you can use here, you draw here, draw here. So you see it, this is how it works. You see the first touch, second touch, and this is the third touch. You see after the third touch it break the trend line. So it's possible to have 4 touches or 5 touches, but at least what we want to see is the first one and the second one, and if possible the third one. So after the third one, the second one, the more it's touching it, that is, it indicates the strength of the trend line. The more the touches, the more how strong the trend line is. And let's say in this bullish market, you see the touch, you see this is the first touch here, this is where it starts, this is the second touch. You see after this second one it break. So you see this is the second one. At least we have gotten our first touch, we have gotten the second one. So after this one, so I told you the difference between trend line in bearish and bullish market. If you are drawing on a bearish market, you draw on the peak, the upside. You see the upside, you see higher high, higher low, higher high. You see higher high. You see these are lower low. You see lower high. You see these are lower low. This lower high. You see these are lower low. So on this, you see this. So you use the downside on bearish market. You use the downside. So this is how you draw your trend line. Then let me show you how we are going to some of the way that you are going to use your trend line. The first way that you're going to use your trend line is you can use your trend line to indicate your market structure. The market structure, because I told you don't go against the trend, you follow the market. So once you see the market going bullish, you have to go bullish. So you see, like in this case study now, we have used this trend line to indicate our structure, our market structure. Since here is a bullish market, so we'll just use this one to monitor our market structure. We are just monitoring to see what the market. Once we see this, we know that the market is about to change structure. There's a shift of structure, just like here. You see this is the first way. You see it, we are on downtrend. Once we see this, the market broke this and went up. We see that it broke this, went up, it started going up. There's a shift of structure. So you can use a trend line to monitor your structure. It will indicate your structure and monitor your structure. That's the first use of a market, of a trend line. It will indicate your structure. Now it's indicating that we are on a downtrend, a bearish market. Too, it will help us to monitor that once we see a break of the trend line, we know that there's about to be a shift of market structure or a change of structure. So that's the first way. The second use is we can use it to take a trade. Just as I've said earlier, once you see a change, to take a trade, that is the second use. You see, this is what I did here. Let me show you how I took mine. You see this trend line now is, I place this trend line to monitor my trade. You see it monitoring bearish market structure. So once I see this break, it broke here, it came back, I know that the market is about to change trend. So you just, what you do is that you carry this your tools. If you're using trend line, if you're using trading view, you see it around here. Once you open this place here, you see it long or short, then you carry this long, because since it break bearish, we are going up, you place it, you anticipate 1:3. So you put your stop loss here, and then you enter the market. You see it, the market gave us even more than our first swing here. So this is how you are going to use. You see, once you see a break off, you see the market break the trend line, then you anticipate a change or a shift of structure. You just enter the market. If the market was bearish before, you enter buy, but if the market was bullish, you enter sell. So this is how you are going to use your trend line to make trading decision. let me show you, just like here also, you see, you just monitor your trend. Since we are in a bearish market, you will just be anticipating to see a break. Once it break here, you know that the market is about to go bullish, then you put your your sell, your buys to, you see it, the market broke and it started going this way. See, I didn't mean you entered the market around here, I've gotten almost 239 pips. So this is how you use your trend line to make your trading decision. Once you see something like this, you see this break, you break here, you see it's going up, so you anticipate this move to downside, you see it, you just go on downside, you see this is what you are going to anticipate. So now this is how you are going to use your trend line to make a proper, you can use it to monitor your structure, one, and number two, you can use it to make entries, for you to confirm this. If you are taking it for entry, for it to be more accurate, is that what you need to do is that, you see, you allow it to break first. You see it break this first, you allow the market to go, because sometimes there can be market manipulation. So you allow it to go, then you allow the market to see whether it will come back. If it, you see here, it came back, it didn't break here, it can go up and break it and come back again and continue on the trend. But since you didn't see that, you see it came back, it bounced here, it went up. So this is another confirmation that you're going to use to know that yes, the market, it will go up. Allow the market to go up first and come back. Once it come back, you see that it didn't go back under the trend, it means yes, it's changing, there will be a shift of market structure. Then you place your buy tools. So now guys, this is what a trend line is and how you can draw your trend line currently, and some of the basic ways that you can use a trend line to make trading decision and to monitor your trade. Still, don't forget, if you are new on this channel, don't forget to smash on the subscribe button, and also to smash also on the alarm button to be notified if videos like this came out. So thank you guys.